Hey everybody, this is Christopher Smith with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. And I'm here in one of my other favorite spots in Junction City, Kansas, my hometown. This is I think it's called Heritage Park, which is sad. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but this is the place where the big 4th of July parade is. And it's a fun thing that we come and do all the time, and people are already coming in. And we also, Junction City is also right next to Fort Riley, which is a military base. So we have a strong military presence here too. So it's really sort of, emotional is not the right word, but it feels good to see sort of military personnel out here when we're kind of celebrating America and celebrating America's birthday and all that kind of stuff, to really be appreciative and grateful for those people who put their lives on the line for us. And I don't talk about that a lot or ever, and I think regardless of your political views or anything like that, we can all, I think, agree that the individuals that are actually out there doing these things, just the regular people, they deserve our thanks and our gratitude, because they're not making decisions politically one way or another. They're just out there kind of putting their lives literally on the line for us. And if we didn't have them, we would be unable to say all the crazy things that we say on TV and make these videos and do whatever else it is that we want to do. So if you happen to be a part of that whole process and you're watching this video, thank you, because I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. So that being said, if this is by the way, this video is non-estate planning related in many ways today, because it's the 4th. I wanted to sort of not rant, but just sort of appeal, you know what I'm talking about. What do I want to do? Sort of ask you a favor in a way. But if you do need estate planning help, if you're watching this video in the future, if you're listening to it, you can always go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time to talk with me over the phone or in person, to answer your questions. If you don't know what you're supposed to be doing or what you need, I can help you after learning just a little bit about you and your family. I'd be happy to do that. So estatemeeting.com. All right. So today, what I really want to talk about is sort of the state of the union in a way, right? And I think, I have a couple of non-negotiables in my life. One of them is not to compromise my values and the things that I care deeply about, no matter who it offends. And sometimes that gets me in some trouble, but it's just the way that it is. But the other non-negotiable that I have is I don't judge people at all for the way that they feel, the things that are important to them. And I don't try to win arguments. I'm not trying to be right all the time. Okay, that doesn't mean I don't have great heated discussions about things, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to change anyone's mind, and I'm not grumpy if they feel different about any topic than I do. And we're talking about hard-hitting topics right now: religion, politics, okay, money, school, education, owning a home. I have very specific views on all these things, and I'm sure you do too. And when I get into discussion with someone about these things, if they don't agree with me, I don't get angry. My feelings aren't hurt. I don't feel disrespected. I don't get defensive. I want to learn more about where they're coming from. I want to talk with them. I want to sort of engage in what this American ideal of free expression is. Learn about their experiences, learn where they're coming from, learn why they feel this way, and not necessarily change anyone's mind. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind, but gain some valuable perspective and share my perspective to them. So hopefully these ideas that we have, these strong positions that we have, they can be rounded out. They can be sort of what's what I'm looking for? They can just be made softer. I think today's day and age, everybody feels so slighted. Someone disagrees with them. Someone feels so angry if somebody comes at them from a different place, and people are so dug into their philosophies that it's often impossible to have a conversation with anyone. And if someone says they like Donald Trump, or they like Barack Obama, or they like whatever, they don't like Christmas, then everybody's offended. It's like, stop being offended, everybody. People can have their own opinions. Your opinion is not right just because it's your opinion. It's just an opinion. It's based on completely nothing except what's in your brain and what you think is important to you. Okay, so there's no such thing as right. And if you want to engage in a conversation with me, I would love to, because like I said, I'm not mad at you. I don't care what you think. But I would love to talk to you about your views and learn about where they come from and what experiences have sort of how they've shaped the way that you feel about things, because I'm all for that, and we all have different life experiences, and some people have experienced some things that I could never even imagine, and that is the reason why you feel one way, and that's totally okay, right? I'm okay with all of that. So I guess today what I really wanted to sort of ask you to do, no matter when you're listening to this, no matter when you hear this, whether it's the 4th of July or whether it's October 7th, take a minute today, and when somebody says something that you don't agree with, instead of jumping on them, or instead of getting defensive, or instead of attacking them, or instead of just writing them off right away, ask them a simple question. Say, why do you feel that way? Tell me about the experiences that have shaped your opinions, okay? I can guarantee you one of two things is gonna happen. They're gonna tell you a story that's going to impact the way that you view them, right? Your perspective is going to be shifted because of what they tell you, or they're going to immediately sound like a talking head from one of the networks, and you can write them off. You don't have to have the discussion anymore because you know they don't have anything valuable to contribute to the conversation. And I guess that's my last point too, is, you know, these views that you have, they're great, but if they're going to be strong, if you're going to come at people with strength in your views, please have a basis for those views. You know, the fact that you're a Republican is not a basis for those views. The fact that you're a Democrat is not a basis for those views. You know, think about what you want and what's good for you and the country and everybody else, and whatever you care about. You can be selfish about these things, and form an opinion based on sort of a philosophy and thought, not just what someone has told you should be right or wrong. So that's it. Before I get too ranty, like I said, today and every day, I think have some empathy with people. Be curious. You know, want to learn about them. Ask questions and don't judge. You know, no one's coming at you in an attacking mode, particularly if you open up and start asking them questions. You know, people love to talk about where they're coming from and what they do, and that's how we grow as people. And I think today we're just becoming so polarized for no reason. That's ridiculous. So again, this has nothing to do with estate planning. There's no way you could be offended by this video, because basically what I'm saying is be nice to everybody and listen to them. You know, you're not trying, and again, we're not trying to change anybody's minds. I'm not. If I disagree with you, that's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And if you disagree with me, my feelings aren't hurt either. So, but I want to learn about you, where you're coming from. Because here's the other thing too. I'm not afraid to change my mind. I'm not afraid to shift the way that I think and feel. I am, you know, getting new information all the time about all kinds of different things, and it shapes the way that I think and feel about things. So don't be afraid to change your mind either. All right, that is it. I'm Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to share it or hear it, share it with them. If you have a question or comment, leave it below. If you completely disagree with me, let me know about it. We'll talk about it. But anyways, have a happy 4th of July. You know, be nice to people. If you see your servicemen and women, tell them that you appreciate them. All right, and go America. See ya.